Oh, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Today we are back at Pine Valley. I did a few loads of logs off screen, so we've only got one last load to fill up the salmon. Just because I thought I don't want to do another stream where I'm doing 4 loads of logs. As you can see, I got started here. Still have most of the train to fill. We still have 8 cars to fill up. That's fine. Dooby-doo. Let's go. Yeah. And then after this, we can decide whether I'm going to sell more beams and lumber, or whether I'm going to try and get some beams and lumber up to the iron mine. Because what I really need is a train that can pull 10 cars of beams up there and 10 cars of lumber, because that'll fill it, or 5 of each, because either way that'll mean it'll be producing until it's full, and there's still equal amounts going into the production. Of course, because we're running on hard industrial mode, it's going to take a lot more resources to produce the iron, but I don't mind that. It means more money for me in the meantime, because luckily even when you're just delivering production to a production, you still get money. For example, whenever I drop these logs, all these logs up, I get $600 for doing that. Not sure why they've done it like that, but that's just how it works. 2 more cars. I love how powerful this train is. It's a very nice train. I'm glad I picked the wood burner over the coal burner. And as we found out the last stream, there's a very large capacity for water. I think its main tank, the main boiler, it holds much more than the reserve tank. I don't know if it's a reserve tank or if it's overflow or what, but considering there's 2 water levels that you have to go off, I just call it the main tank and the reserve tank, because it's easier. Right, so this is going to be the last load. We are going to slap it in reverse. Get that regulator fully going. Let's grab fuel. Door opens the other way. So we're fully fueled. Still got plenty of water. Well, we've got full main tank, and we've still got quite a bit on the reserve as well, so we won't need water for a while. But if I am going to run up to the iron mine, then I will refill that just to make sure. luckily, just like the Shay, I can leave it to roll backwards. I think these turns are provided natural braking. You do actually lose speed through turns, so it's actually slows the train to about 15 mile per hour, which allows it to go around quite nicely. I mean, once you get here, yeah, that's a bit loud. Good enough. I want it loud enough so it's, you know, a bit louder than music, but not loud enough that it drowns out me all the music. Okie dokie. Oh, almost missed time that. And then the last one. Dude, completely full. So we've got full beams, full lumber, and a full pond as well. So basically now I could run, if I emptied the 100 beams there, this would produce another 100 beams. If I emptied both of them, it would refill 50 and 50. So 100 logs produces 100 beams or 100 lumber or 50 of each if it's empty. Right, let's get this parked up. So yeah, we go this way, we go that way, we go that way. Oh yeah, it's all lined up, nice. Nice and clean. Yeah, I think I'll do some calculations. Yeah, I'll do some calculations and we'll see what we can put up, what we can take up to the mining, to the iron mine. Weesh, can't speak today. I need to know the gradient, to be honest. It's kind of hard to figure it out though because there's no visual indicators, unfortunately. I wish there was like a tool that you had on your the character had a tool that could measure the gradient by pointing at it or something. That would be nice. But that's not something that's ever been implemented as far as I know. There used to be a website where you could upload your map and it'd show you the gradients of the track, but that was like a third party thing. I'd rather have something in game that allows you to measure the gradient of a piece of track, which would be quite nice. It would make sense as well, considering you have to figure out what you can take up where. The online calculator I use is a big help though. It doesn't help me find out the gradient of my track, but I at least know the limits of my trains. Oh, look at that, perfect start. Okay, so we're going to need to brake, disable the coupler, or unlock the coupler, I guess you'd say. Go forward a little bit. And then we hit the brakes. Because actually we might as well fill the water up while we're here. We'll get the water filled, and as we're filling the water, I will have a look. If I remember rightly, I think it can pull. I think it's six cars, 3 lumber up a 4%. I think it was. Versa. And if that's the case, then we'll be able to take a relatively decent amount up to the iron mine. I mean, even if not, we just have to do multiple trips. We still get the same amount of money per car going up to mine. I am a level 4 now, thankfully. But what I'm thinking of is actually just selling. Let's go back up here and go this way. I'm thinking of just selling a few loads of beans. There we go. I'd much rather run up to the iron mine though. Right, that's a calculation. I always forget. What's the button? Is it on here? Yeah, it is. Right, train builder. So, okay, so, right, this train, 5 of each cars, it could take up 2.5%. Go to 4, that's a 3.24. 3 of each is 4.26. I think 3, just to be safe, we will do 3 of 3. 3. Switch back over to the live scene. Close that. Put that up. I just want to do something different. So it means we need 6. We need 6 cars. We'll grab 6 of our state cars. I mean, there is a chance we could do it with 4 of each, but that's like 3%, and I don't think it'll be a 3% grade. So I just want to make sure we can get up there, which is, you know, kind of the point. Brake, reverse. Yeah, I generally go under 5 mile per hour for coupling. It's just the safest speed. We are locked in place. Yep. Right, so we take this brake off. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here, lock this brake. Unlock that coupler. Good. We have 6 cars. Oh, we went all the way through the train then. That's 6 cars exactly. Perfect. So we are going to go fill up and... Right, actually I need to figure out a route. But it doesn't matter because I can just come round, grab it, and then off I go to the mine. Because this is the way to the mine. This is going to be, I think, the steep ascension area. That's going to be the steeper way up. And then you got this way, which is the not so steep way. This is the way we're going to go. There's even a little switch track there. So this comes up to this 4-way here. Here, across here. That's a nice little spot for a train. It's a bit of a... I mean, you've got to go past the smelter to use this. Oh, no, I don't think that is the correct way. Right, so we go this way. Ah, okay. So it goes all the way around the back here, and then we go straight across there. And then obviously that way is probably to the coal mine. Okay. Yeah, it should be a problem. Oh, there's even water stop, a wood rick there, and a sand house. That's nice. Right. So first things first, let's get us going this way, this way. We want to go that way. There we go. Let's go get some beams of lumber. This is the correct direction anyway, because I want to be, or whenever I'm picking up from the lumber yard, I'll always come this way so that I can pull out when I'm done and just reverse to park. So I'm not having to mess around, turning around. It just makes more sense. Because these cars, the log cars, will be in that yard over there. That's where I'm going to keep them. It makes sense to keep the cars that carry lumber and beams near the sawmill. It just makes sense to me. Right, so the lumber is heavier, so we're going to put that nearer the close to the train, up at the front basically. There we go. Put it on the back. Fine. And we'll reverse. get these two. Oh, excuse me. I've got a tickle in my throat today. I don't know why. Okay, so that's 3 cars of lumber, 3 cars of eaves. Fan Debbie Dozy. Let's get our track set up. So we are going this way, and we are going that way. Brake and regulator. Alright, let's go on an adventure. So we're going here, go left here. Follow this along. Here, straight across there, up here and off. Yeah. Looking good. Could take a bit longer than the standard, than what I'm used to, because the way I put the line is I'd run it here, and I'd literally just run bridges straight across to here, up, big turn here, and then up. I like how there's a line directly to the smelter. That's pretty cool. But, I mean, the amount of times that I've relayed track on this map over the years, I got tired of it, because honestly I just prefer driving the trains and moving the cargo. I love doing that kind of stuff, but I just don't have the time to lay the track like I used to. But I used to be able to spend 4 or 5 hours just laying track. It was never an issue. But nowadays I just don't have that time or the patience. It's not just about time, it's about patience as well. You know, I like sim games. I like games that simulate things, and the fact that I had to lay my track, it got very tedious very quickly for me. So let's go see what they've done. Because I'm very curious. Yeah, what they could do is like have an indicator here that showed like gradient, the tilt of the train. Would be nice. It'd be quite easy. It could literally just be a water line. Oh, I like what they've done. That's definitely better than what I did. I mean, I literally just had a drop here and it just shot off down there. This is far more relaxing. This part was never an issue though. What I'm worried about is the climb up here. As you can see over there, that climb up there, I want to know how steep that's going to be. So what would be a better idea is trying a full train if it's not very steep, and what I'll do is I'll go lump the beams, lump the beams, lump the beams all the way down the train, so that if it's too steep I can literally just leave, like drop 2 cars off, try again, drop 2 cars off, try again. But with this current load, I don't think I'll have an issue. A bit of a down gradient there. See, this is my point. Unable to tell the gradient of the track can be a bit annoying, to be honest. Especially if you haven't laid the track. I'm surprised they haven't like put signs on like next to the track stating the gradient increase. I mean, I'd love to be able to like measure it and then put a sign down showing the gradient, what the climb's going to be. Because I'd go up the section track, find the highest gradient, and put that on the signpost. Because it'd make logistics a bit easier, because then I'd be able to tell what I could take on that line and what I couldn't with the train I'm using. I'm loving this as the smelter. My brain just stopped then. It was like, no. Got through got a roundabout, turnaround as I call them. Telegraph office down there. Storage yards. It's nice. Yeah, I will need, before we start the smelter, I will need a train for cordwood. Because what you do is you run, normally I'd run 8 cars, and then I'd push 2 in, empty them, move them, put them to the side, then put 2 more in, pull them out, put them to the side, 2 more in, and keep doing it that way until I'd emptied all 8, and reconnect them all and head back for more. I'm loving what they've done with this, like random decorations in the houses, and done really well. It looks really good. Makes the track feel more alive. I mean, there never used to be like houses and stuff that you could put down. They're relatively recent. I think in the last year or so. If that goes to the smelter, yeah, that goes to the coal mine there. Because I know that the smelter requires cordwood and iron. And something else requires coal as fuel. I can't remember what it is. We are now heading up to the iron mine. Sand point, water, little parking area. Oh, I think that sneeze just steep grades ahead. I get that, but tell me what the grades are. 10% grades? Are you nuts? I don't know if this will be able to make it up. I like how it's kept it like as close to the ground as possible. That's a nice touch. Mine was up here at one point. to like keep the gradient at 4%. Okay, yeah, 6.5 grade. I don't think this can pull these 6 up a 6.5 grade. Yeah, we definitely need a stronger train. We definitely need the climax. Oh, oh. You gonna let us keep going? Got the heavier cars onto the slightly less of the grade. Yeah, this might be an issue. I knew I should have just brought a train up here to check the track out. How much money do we have? 2.6k. Oh, there we go. We've got to get some speed up now. But this is where that's where it's going to get steep there. I mean, with 2 of these trains, it might be possible. I don't like double heading because having to jump between the trains is horrible. Yeah, 9.5 grade, this is where I'm going to stop. There's no way I'm pulling this load up a 9.5 grade. I don't think I'll even be able to pull 2 of these up a 9.5 grade. Yep. Put 56% brakes on. Gonna have to take the load back to the sawmill. We might as well grab the other 4 cars, fill them up, and then go sell it all. We need a better train before we can do this. Knew we should have brought a train up first. But I didn't think it'd be that steep. I mean, a 9.5 grade, that is very steep. Yeah, there are hotkeys for the controls, which is handy. for minor controls like this. You can also do it with blah, 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 blah. I'm tied down. You can also do it with your mouse. It's not like it's a hard thing to do. But yeah, so that's a bust. But that's okay, because that means that now I know I need a bigger train. So I need to make some money in order to replace this train with a more powerful one. And then this train will be solely for logging. Oh, weird. Yeah, probably looking at the Heisler on the climax. Because the climax is probably one of the best gear trains that you can get that isn't too expensive, and it's great for running stuff up to the iron mine. I mean, on a 9.6 gradient, that is very limited. It might be a good idea to try the other direction, but I think that's just going to be just as steep. So we have to go back around here and then go this way. See how bad that gradient is going up there. I reckon that's going to be just as steep, if not steeper. Worth a look though. We'll see what happens. It's indeed a downgrade, a downgradient. Comes to speed now. Now we're going to up gradient, so let's get the speed back up. I love what they've done there. So cool. I've seen people like run really steep tracks down this canyon here. It's not practical at all, but it looks really cool. I mean, efficient, yeah, but practical now. Like it's like a roller coaster. So yeah, we'll try the other way up to the mine. If we can't get up there either, oh, then we will resign ourselves to selling more beams and lumber until we've got a train that can actually get up there. I have gone up to level 4, like I said. So I'm curious to see what trains I've unlocked. Well, I think the climax is level 5 train. So even if I had the money, I couldn't buy it. I'll have to do some more runs in order to unlock that. But yeah, we're going to head up that way and see how bad it is compared to 9.6% grade, which was insane. Okay. Let's see what happens, shall we? Okay, let's see if we can get up to... I don't think we'll be able to because this is 6% grade. With 4 cars, we might have been able to do it. But all I really have to do let's get set these brakes. Hopefully them brakes will hold. It's moving. I'll have to come back and get them though. But that's fine. But we're not going to do this again. I mean, I could probably run 4 cars maybe. Well, considering it's struggling just with 3, I don't think 4 cars will be any better. Which means I'll be limited to 2 cars, which is very slow progress. So I'd rather just take the lumber beams and sell them. So what we will do is we'll drop these off. I'll have to put the cars like on here. So I don't have to go all the way down there. Yeah, we could just swing them around here, go back, go bring the other 3 up. Actually, no, I should just be able to reverse with these empty. That's all you die. Slow it right down. Let's roll down this hill. All the way back. Grab the other 4 cars. And we'll do some money runs to make some money. I want to see what trains are available as well. Slow it right down. Percent seems to be okay. Yeah, we're slowly moving. I mean, what we could have done, what we could technically do is we could use this split here in order to like split what I'm pulling in half in order to bring, you know, go back down, park, switch, go back up. But nah, we'll take these up and then we'll focus on selling beams, make some money. And hopefully get a train that can do this properly. Yeah, I might need to remove that water tower, to be honest. It's an awkward spot. Only because it gets in the way of the camera. Right. Actually, I want to go facing the right direction. That's fine. Hit the brakes. Switch that. Reverse. And we'll do a turn around. Ooh, loving this, all the storage and stuff, that's pretty cool. And come to a stop. Off we go. Produce 20 iron ore. Not too shabby. No, 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 no. Forgot to change that signal. Alrighty, let's head back down to the sawmill and we'll get some beans sold. But we need to go grab the other 4 cars first, so. Yeah, this way is definitely faster than the other way. So this way will probably be the way we go. Because it's only 6.5, whereas the other way is 9.5. Although when we're going to the smelter with the iron, we're obviously going to use that other path. I mean, we could use this way as well. It depends on the train. But yeah, this split here, we could have used this to split the load in half. This is a very big bridge. I think it'd have some supports under it. here. And then we can reverse to get the other 4 cars. And once we've grabbed the cars, I want to have a look at what trains I've unlocked after getting to level 4. Ugh. Oh, big yawn. Didn't realise that was still set to go right. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Right, so what I want to do now, so we've got $3,274. So I know how much I've got. Wrong button. Let's have a look at trains. So let's go all the way to everything that's unlocked at the end. So this is the the 062 ST or the 820 1/3 D3. 5,100. It's got 13,694 tractive effort. Uh, I'd love to have that calculator on the phone. It's a thought. That's the one I want. I just need the link, thank you. What do you need to do? Make a copy. Oh, there it goes. Do I have to... Where's my... There we go. Yeah, it's... The screen's too small, that sucks. But it's fine. When I get a tablet, I'll be able to do it on there. Okay, so let's go over here. What's it called again? The untar RWY. That one. Oh, 6.34. So that could almost pull 6 cars up the 6.5%. It isn't too bad. Oh, its max is 6.3, recommended is 5.3. Okay. What about the climax? Oh yeah. The max is 8.7. So if I increase that to 4 of each, yeah, max is 7%. So that's what we want. Right, so if I remember rightly, the climax is a level, oh, it's a level 6, it's there. That's 13694. Yeah, so we're gonna have to wait a bit before we can get a truly good train. That one's cool. Coal powered. It's got good pulling power. Probably similar top speed to the one I'm using now. But yeah, we need to focus on leveling up. That one's got 13,000, which is nice. It's 13.5. That's the Ruby Basin. That's like one of my favourite trains. But yeah, it's probably going to be the climax. You've also got the Baldwin, the Lima consolidation. That's a beast, that one. 20,000 pulling power. Well, that's level 9, and then obviously you've got the true monstrosity. But yeah, we need a climax. Right, we are fully loaded. Need fuel. Water. Okay, and water for now. We'll sell some wood. I mean, it might be worth getting that coal train for running up to the coal mine anyway, the iron mine anyway. Because just constantly running these is boring. It's very boring very quickly. We do need to do it a couple of times to get the money to get the train though. So that's what we're going to do for now. Then this train will be regulated to running logs. Well, I might even get the Ruby Basin just because I really like that train. It's got a good top speed as well. What's the price of that train? $9,100. So we're going to need to do at least 2 runs in order to get the money. That's not too bad. I can say that out loud. Oh. Because what I'll do is I will figure out what it can take up that 6.5%, and then maybe do that plan where I split the train in half at that cross point, and then take the first half up, come back, grab the second half, take that half up. That might be a valid way of doing it. So let's grab beams. So 4 cars can take up that. About 5 cars. Oh, it can take up 8%. Okay, and then switch it to lumber. Yeah, it could take up an 8%. So we could easily do that. Oh wait, no. 6.38, so it might struggle a little. We could try it though. I mean, if we need to, we can always abandon 1 car, but if we take five lumber and then we take 5 beams, we might be able to do it. Be temporary until we get the climax. Pretty sure it could take 3 of each up. Oh, I got the thingy set it wrong. Fine. Still sell. Oof, I wasted on the sand. Got to remember turning it on. Fine, I can refill it when I get time. I don't really use the sand, to be honest. But there is a big trail of sand somewhere now. May have to do 2 more runs. 4, 2, 3, 4. Next run's going to be 960. No, should have just enough. If I do one more run of lumber, I can do more beams actually. It don't make a difference. Yeah, I figured something out through running the beams and the lumber. If you're just selling, only sell the beams. Just leave the lumber full. And then when you run out of beams and you run out of logs, we fill it up with logs again. And do that until it's completely full, and then sell more beams. The reason is because you're selling 3 beams for the same price as 6 lumber, and it takes the same amount of logs to produce 1 beam and 1 lumber. You're basically getting half price for the lumber because it's taking twice as much resources to fill the car and get the same amount. So yeah, if you just sell it, only sell beams to maximise the how much you get for your logs, basically. I mean, if you really want to just like not mess around, you can literally just sell logs. For the skeleton cars, for 10 logs, it's $600. So that's $1,200 for 2 runs. So directly selling logs, you know, if you've not got the money to buy the cars, and if your sawmill's full, just take them to the sell point. You get the same amount. You just don't get the production running. But if it's full already, you just need a bit of money, you can just run logs. I did it a bit weird. I ended up getting my flat cars first before I got my log cars done. But that was so that I could empty the sawmill that had slowly filled up. But yeah, this should give us enough for the new train, the coal train. Let's double check the math. So let's go 4 of them, and then we want beams, stakes, 3 out of 3, 4 of them. So the max is 512, right? So we're gonna have to go 3 and 3. Yeah. Okay. But it means that I could just go up, unload, come back down, go up, unload, come back down. Hey. hopefully I'll have enough to bring some iron down to sell. But it depends how many cars I can get. Because I might just take them to the steel mill first in order to sell them there and fill up the steel mill in preparation for that, because I'll need cordwood trains, cordwood trains as well. I don't think these can take cordwood. Can't remember what can. It might be these actually. If it is, I just need 2 of them. And I can use my logging train to do that. Which is the train I'm using now. That's what that's going to become. Yeah, look, logs are already empty. And I've only done 2 loads of beams. But I did some lumber as well. Because we dropped off all them up there. And then we've done a full load of beams as well. But yeah, so just leave that full. And only do beams. And then after we've done this, we'll reverse park these up, move this over to the log cars, because that's where it'll stay. This will be my dedicated log train. And we'll get our new train. Already got the name for excuse me. We got the name for the next train. I check my calendar actually. That's not. Thought so. I'm gonna have to put a different number on though, because it's the same. It'll be the same number I use on this. Trains. I'll have to change the number. That's not a problem. Ah. See if I can do it full speed. Doop, 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 doop. Unload, unload, unload. So another good thing about beams is you only need to unload 3 items. Boom. Hit reverser, hit the brake. still level 4. We're at 5194, so we have enough for Lily train. Good. Perfect. It just popped. Oh. It's always a strange feeling. Yeah, we're going to store our cordwood cards over here. Probably 4 of them. I think these can do cordwood though. I'll have to look. I'm pretty sure they can. And if they can, all I have to do is just grab 4 of these when I'm doing cordwood. Because this train will mainly be for logging now. Right, so, oh, wrong way. We want to break. Oh no. Oh, tether. No. Forward, please. Strength. I think you can fit that. Yeah, it should be fine. Right, so let's grab our new train. Ooh. Run button. Here she is. Right, let's see what we can do. So yeah, I don't need to mess with that. I think we put on a. So that's a standard paint. Oh yeah, I like the white over the, I think it's orange. I think go with the white. And then we want that. And I'll call it Ellie. Oh, it's in perfect position to receive water as well. Look at that. So let's get in. There's the coal. Right. Let's see. So, oh, that's gonna be interesting to fill. Might be better to swap out this water tower for the one with the adjustable nozzle. We'll give it a try. Gotta wait for the boiler anyway. Oh. I mean, the only downside is but if we run out of coal before we get access to the coal mine. If I remember right, that the coal mine needs, I think it's steel beams and rails, if I remember rightly. So, what trains have we got? That are good for coal. So that can hold coal, that can hold iron. Obviously we should have some better. Oh, what's that? That can hold gold. Cool. Well, we've got access to the bigger ones anyway. Iron and coal. Then you got the drop bottom hopper. I think that can hold more though. I don't know what the difference is. They're the same size. That seems a bit longer. Let's have a look on the calculator. So let's just go coal. No, they can both hold 10. Weird. I guess it's just personal preference. And then, oh yeah, I wanted to look at. This is the one for cardboard. It's a separate. It's a separate car. Okay. So I'm going to need 4 of those. I can also hold oil barrels as well, and straw bales. Cool. Right. Oh, boiler is full. So let's see if we can fill it with water. This can be fun. Yeah, it's not going in. Yeah, that's awkward. See if I can take it back a little bit. Oh, I think that's actually filling up now. Yep. So that's that sorted. It's very awkward. Start raining. Dun, 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 dun. Cry when it's over. Just, oh my god, just go back on. Yay. Oh yeah. Ellie can move. Those brakes. Right. Open them up. Grab ourselves 6 cars. And we'll see if we can run all the way up to the mines with 6 cars without having to stop. No, oh, there we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alrighty. Let's give this a whirl. Loud train. My bird. It is marvelous. That's easier. Very nice. Okie dokie. We are lined up. Boom, and straight up. once I get the climax, she'll probably be called the ore and coal car runner. Or at least the ore runner. He'll run iron ore down to the smelter and back up. It's the ore and coal cars, some of the heavier cars. I do love that bridge. Okay, there's a coal tower there. That's cool. I have to remember that, so that'll be one of the fill points. The coal trains. So just keep in mind. Otherwise, it just powers up this slope like it's nothing. Come on, you can do it, Ellen. Pushing it a bit. You're doing it. I think she's done it. Oh, look at that. Well, let's try something. Can I change controls? That's placement. Oh, here we go. I can't use it on the mouse, damn it. It's fine. That water tower's definitely got to be removed. No, 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 no. Oh, I hope that they actually went in. Guess I'll find out. Yeah, it looks like I'm one of the two of them. Must have gone the wrong way. That is so frustrating. But I have 40. Well, I mean, it's going to take a lot to fill this up. So I don't really particularly have any problem with it. Right, so the question is, because I'm going to need 4 cars to empty that. How much could the smelter take? I think it can hold quite a bit. Smelter is there. Oh, it can hold 1,000. So I'm in no rush. Oh, I set compressor to 0, that's not good. I don't know where half the sand, not like I've used it. 40 of 290. I probably want 5 cars. But I'm run 50 at a time. Just for now. Until I've got bigger trains with better brakes. Get your brakes off and damn you pick up speed. But at least I know I can get up there now. Start filling that up. Oh. it's always been weird. It can hold 30 beams, 50 lumber. It's like, why can't it hold 60 lumber? Because that's double the beams. That makes more sense. But I mean, upgrading to climax, you're only going to be able to take a few more cars up with us, but we increase production of iron. Whew. Alrighty. On that note, that'll be it for this stream. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you like what you see,